The Middletown NAACP, none other than the President Cindy Lee Dorcely, to come and say a few words about, come on, we can give her a hand, the oldest civil rights organization in this country. And I'm telling you, I didn't like the idea. My grandmother joined in 1931 when she was 10 years old. And I didn't like being called colored. And I can tell you a few other, they ain't saying nothing. There's a few other things I didn't like being called. But the organization's still here and it still stands. And so let's listen and then.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Max had asked me to speak on the topic, We Still Dream. So today we gather not just to remember history, but to stand inside the legacy of those whose courage made our presence here possible. We honor those who marched, prayed, organized, sacrificed, and sometimes bled, believing in a future they might never see. And when we look around today, we know we are living in pieces of their dream. Martin Luther King Jr. told us that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. And today we see children learning together, doors once closed, now open, and opportunities once denied, now within reach. Someone carried the baton to get us here. Fannie Lou Hamer fought for the right to vote when doing so meant violence and intimidation. Today we cast ballots with voices that count. She ran her leg of the race. John Lewis called us to get into good trouble, necessary trouble. And now we see Black leaders shaping policy, serving on benches, and sitting at tables where decisions are made. He carried the baton forward. Shirley Chisholm stood, unbought and unbossed. And because she stood, generations of women now lead in spaces once closed to them. She widened the track. Reverend Jesse Jackson, may he rest in peace and in power, reminded us, if my mind can conceive it, and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. And he did. He helped expand political representation, pushed for economic justice, and kept hope at the center of the national conversation, right up until his passing just a few days ago. He showed us that hope moves, hope runs, and hope keeps going. And then in 2008, this nation elected its first Black president, Barack Hussein Obama. That night, as I sat with my then 2-year-old son, reflecting on the significance of that moment, tears streaming from my eyes, I knew this was a dream realized, a baton passed, a moment many fought for, yet lived they did not live to see. And we heard echoing across the world the words, yes, we can. Not just a slogan, a declaration. And even now, after we have been fighting for so many years, we still find ourselves experiencing first. But we know those firsts are only possible because somebody paved the way for us. Dreams do not die with the dreamer. Black history teaches us this. One generation runs its stretch and passes the baton. Someone ran before us and now we run. And as President Obama reminded us, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. And one day someone will take the baton and run after us. But let us be honest, we still have a ways to go. And even now there are voices that try to erase our progress, to diminish our achievement, to turn back the clock. That is why we cannot stop running. We may pause, We may breathe, we may hydrate, but we must finish our leg of the race and pass the baton forward in a better position than where we received it. So when the road feels heavy, remember who carried it before you. When the progress feels slow, remember how long they ran. When the dream feels distant, remember we are already living proof that dreams become reality. Because what we have not seen yet can still come to pass after we are gone. And yes, we still dream. We still dream of justice fully realized. We still dream of opportunity without barriers. We still dream because history has shown us what happens when people refuse to stop running. We have evidence. Evidence that dreams survive the dreamer. Evidence that faith outlasts fear. Evidence that progress is possible. So today we do more than just remember. We run, we build, we continue to dream. And when future generations stand where we stand today, may they say we carried the baton faithfully. Because the dream did not end with them, and it will not end with us. We still dream.